Black Bag is now in theaters. This is the 32nd movie by Steven Soderbergh himself. Stars Cate Blanchett and Michael Fassbender, with a really stacked supporting cast: Naomie Harris, Regé-Jean Page, Tom Burke, Marisa, Abela, and Pierce Brosnan. Not a lot of people have heard of this movie. Not a lot of people are probably going to see this movie, and that's a shame because this thing rocks. This is the best movie I've seen of 2025. Pretty easily, actually, and I just saw Mickey 17 not that long ago, which I also thought was very good, but I'm probably not going to review. Black Bag is a kind of spy thriller, espionage thriller, where Cate Blanchett and Michael Fassbender are a married couple, and it is determined that Cate Blanchett may or may not be a traitor to MI6, I believe it is, the British intelligence, whatever. And it's up to Michael Fassbender to determine if that is true or not. And I will leave it at that. Can't really talk about this movie too much without spoiling, but basically the husband and wife and the group of friends around them are all in one way or another connected. They are co-workers and frequently hang out together. There's a couple of really good scenes where they're basically all at a dinner party at the Blanchett and Fassbender household, and things go interestingly. It's a good workplace kind of dynamic that is rarely shown in movies this way, I would say, where you can tell that everyone around each other is like kind of uncomfortable, but you're also like really good friends and you see each other, 8+ hours a day, and you've known each other for years. But there's that line of like professional workplace environment with like a little bit of like mean friendship that you just, give each other a hard time, and they clearly all care about each other. Secrets are revealed, things get brought up. Ultimately, this is like a movie that's just about marriage and trust in a marriage specifically. And Soderbergh is really, really good at the little things throughout this movie. The acting, this is clearly a well-directed and well-acted movie. I think the acting direction that he is giving in this movie is kind of on another level. This is probably one of his best movies in many, many years, I would say. And I've been catching up on his, like his past decade of just like pooping out. Like, here's a $1 million movie that I filmed on my iPhone 4, and it's like a 3 out of 5 movie. And this is a really good movie. It's a little more expensive looking. This takes place in London with a rich house and really nice looking clothes. Clearly, like very high quality designer outfits are in this whole movie, and it's just really good stuff. I keep thinking about how slick and simple and smart it is. This is a very good script that I don't believe is predictable, but obviously not to like a ridiculous degree where you're like, oh well, so like nothing matters, nothing means anything. No, the script is simple, but I wouldn't say predictable in the directions that it goes. I think it keeps you on your toes well enough. There are some, I don't know about red herrings, but like it feels like the script is very obviously going in one direction, but not for too long to where it kind of bores you. This movie is 94 minutes with credits. 94 minutes with credits. It wraps everything up very neatly. There's no kind of like big action set pieces, and that's not really a spoiler, I would say, that this doesn't end in like a firefight or a gun battle or something. Like that's never the vibe of the movie. You never think that like things are gonna blow up in like this big action third act set piece. So keep that in your mind when you definitely go and see this movie. This movie is ultimately very professionally made. And this is one of my favorite types of movies where everyone in it is a professional and they are playing professional people. Like, mistakes are rarely made in this movie. Steven Soderbergh is a legendary director. Fassbender and Blanchett are phenomenal actors. Cate Blanchett is one of the best actresses of the last 50 years, like unquestionably. Fassbender is a pro of the 21st century. This is just professionals doing their job. Naomie Harris, obviously a very good actress. Tom Burke, who was just in Furiosa, like really, really good stuff. Regé-Jean Page, a very popular in Bridgerton, so I hear. His movie career hasn't really translated, but he's very steady hand in this. Marisa Abela, who played Amy Winehouse in the whatever biopic that wasn't good. But people like her. I haven't seen too much of her. Naomie Harris, I know she's more of a TV actress, I think, but I've seen her pop up in movies, and she's very good. Everyone in this is very good and professional, and there's hacking scenes, and there's meetings with really good back and forth dialogue and stuff, and everyone is just doing their job, and it's really good. And of course, Pierce Brosnan, super professional, just straight down the middle. Everyone's performances are just heightened and elevated by the script and by the directing and by the setting. I think this movie looks really good. It's kind of like backlit, in this weird kind of haze is surrounding it when it's daytime, and the nighttime, a lot of people are in like darker colors, so it kind of lends this this mysterious aura to it, I suppose is the way to put it. But it's never like that, like, you know, $200 million like grayed out nonsense. Like the when it's supposed to be dark, it is clearly dark, and when it's supposed to be light and the sun is coming in from an angle, I think it looks very good and very real, and you can see what's going on, and there's no kind of hidden anything. It's very, very good, very steady stuff from one of our best directors, who is just clearly so capable of just making these little type of movies. And that's why it's only March, and this is his second movie of the year already. I think it's fantastic stuff from him. So I want to keep this review short because I don't want to spoil anything. I think you should see this movie, and you should go into it spoiler free. You should not know too much other than what was in the trailer, which is, again, is Cate Blanchett a spy? Yes or no? It's up to Michael Fassbender, her husband, to determine it. And black bag is not their code word, but black bag is like the code word when you're not allowed to talk about stuff. You know, hey, what's your mission? Black bag. Oh, okay. It's great stuff. Great movie. 94 minutes. You cannot beat a 94-minute Steven Soderbergh spy thriller. You just can't. So go see this movie. Considering I also watched The Electric State today, that will be in another video. Which I probably already released. So go watch that video review, I guess, because don't watch that movie. Okay, but yeah, go see Black Bag. It deserves to be seen in theaters. It's a great looking movie with great looking people in it, directed by a fantastic man, Steven Soderbergh. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next review. Goodbye.